Hello and welcome YouTubes. We will be attempting to form Dutchlandia here in EU4. Let's just immediately up the speed to like 3 and get into it. But yes, we will be attempting to form Dutchlandia. An alliance with Burgundy would actually be great for safeguarding our borders. That or France or, well actually no, one of our friends does have to be Austria. So that he doesn't demand crap from us. Relations with Friesland. I don't think anyone gives a fuck. We need to have Breda, we need to have Friesland, we need to have Utrecht, and Zeeland, and don't need Antwerp. So we just need this little bit. That's relatively doable if Burgundy doesn't get the Burgundian inheritance. So, first order of business. Build up some... Wow, we have a lot of trade ships that we start with. I really approve of this. This will actually help with the trade power, I believe. East Frisia wants to be Freunds. Interesting. Do you want to be Freunds with East Frisia? I don't think so. They seem like a natural target. What about you? Who are you friends with? Oldenburg. Well, they're probably the best target for me. Friesland, that is. Mostly because I can just defeat them, most likely. I don't think I want either of you as a friend right now. Not gonna rival you just yet. If I rival them, it'll be just before I declare war. That being said, yeah, I don't want to rival any of them. There's no point, it'll just weaken me if I do that. How close are you to liking me? Yeah, Austria isn't gonna like me. Burgundy we can talk with. We really don't want Burgundy to be too much of... We don't want them to be strong, but we don't... Essentially, we want Burgundy to break apart and lose its unions without the Burgundian inheritance actually triggering. Because if that happens, then we are in deep shit. Unless we somehow manage to become emperor before then. Which might be possible, strangely enough. We could actually start sucking up to the electors. That is not impossible. Like, Trier would make a decent ally, we would get favors at a manageable rate with him. Who else? Like Cologne and Mainz, much the same. Neither of them is too far from an alliance, actually. That's from Burgundy. Yes, we will definitely take that. Trier. What would it take for you to accept an alliance? Not much more, would it? Probably on ships. Could have two more. Two more. Couple of heavy carracks. You know? Heavy ships, maybe? Yeah, good joke, as if I could afford heavy ships. Bitch, please. Still, electoral alliance is probably a good way to go. A lot of them are over in this part of the world. They're weak enough that I can get said alliances. And overall, give me a shot at becoming emperor for as smart an idea as that might be. But having one strong ally and 3 of these little guys is not... It's not horrible. It would probably tank our imperial, you know, authority, being emperor, or it would kind of screw over the whole HRE actually, because we wouldn't be able to actually defend them. Okay, so Cologne isn't gonna happen. They don't like the fact that I'm friendly with Trier. Which is fine, but we can probably get Saxony. Still not good enough, eh? But a Saxon alliance is not bad. And of course we're gonna take that. Jesus. So this gives me a decent alliance web. Something I can work with. Alright. Then the next order of business is possibly to just obliterate one of our neighbors. Oh look, Utrecht has like nothing. In that case, I'm about to declare them a rival so that we have less of a chance to actually be caught. I have exactly the same amount of army that I do. Do I have a... I do have a spy guy. I want to... Not gonna declare them a rival because that does make it more likely that they're gonna go looking for someone to protect them. I will simply... you know, fabricate on them using that guy. And England has the War of the Roses. We will eventually want to conquer England, obviously, because they're in our trade node. Pragmatic sanction. Ah, so that's something you can do as the Emperor. It's an event. Doesn't trigger automatically, or rather it's a decision, not an event. It's something you choose, which is fine. And then the 1-3 general. I think that ensures that we will most likely win the war against Utrecht. If they discover us, that is gonna suck ever so slightly, but what you gonna do? Now you are willing to marry us, not so willing to be cool about it, because I have a strong ally in Burgundy. I have 4-4 relations, though. I am willing to sign the pact with Austria. This will make it less likely for him to fuck with me, bring him closer to being friendly, and just otherwise make things good, which is gonna be a thing I'm gonna want. Gonna have to kick the advisor the moment we have that claim. So we're about to go into debt, among other things. Yeah. GG. He still doesn't have an ally. Don't see a general on there. I have one more troop. Should I take 2 loans and build another one, just to be absolutely sure? I think that, as foolish as that might seem, that's exactly what I'm gonna do, just to not fuck up the first step in the process of blobbing. Because that first blob is an important blob. You go... just go home now. We're about to start a thing. I'm gonna wait a couple of months to be at absolutely full morale, just to make absolutely sure. Give him no chance whatsoever. He's still friendly, that poor stupid fuck. I kind of feel sorry for him, but not really. Yoink, that's mine now, thank you. Boom, bitch. Oh, we're gonna need even more troops, actually. Because he has an actual fort on that. Oi. That's just wrong, dude. Go and patrol. We're gonna need every bit of money we can get, I think. We're gonna go very, very much into debt here. Or we're gonna take a lot of loans, and we're gonna get inflation from these. It fucking can't be helped. And, well, actually we're gonna need all our ships right here to blockade this. Hopefully we can get enough out of him to actually, you know, properly replenish our money, because this is gonna sting a smidge, and that's rather a tough thing. Well, I do have estates, right? I could ask for something, like a contribution, which is essentially worthless. Lose legitimacy or lose just loyalty and some admin. I'm gonna do that. Here's to hoping this thing falls quickly. Because this is gonna tank our cash pretty hard. Dude, enough with the status quo. Supply shortage. Give me a proper water shortage already. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Of all the... Okay, there we go. Finally. This is gonna hurt our manpower too, by the way. But at least it fell. It freaking fell. Hooray, whoop-de-doo. And he... Wow. Apparently that takes a lot of war score. At least not a lot of aggressive expansion. And immediately nicks the fort. Because we do not need that crap. Repay all loans. Yes, we have plundered their treasury. It is a glorious thing to behold. This is now mine. Start the coring process. I'm gonna... Fuck off! Austria. Bastard. I'm gonna keep my troops for now. I think once I'm cored, my force limit should go up. And yeah, this is gonna really screw with it, but... Lawful territory. So I can't decrease autonomy on it. Or rather, the autonomy doesn't decrease naturally because of it. It's just... It's fine. I understand. Fooey. But... Okay. Mecklenburg and Oldenburg. Mecklenburg is a little bitch. Oldenburg, more or less the same. But together, they are probably enough to be a pain. Wow, you hate me because I have unlawful territory, is that it? Bastard. I don't think he'll declare on me. Among other things, that would mean fighting a couple of electors, which he's not gonna want to do. And Burgundy, which he's not gonna want to do, hopefully. I'm just gonna up with the two electors that are my friends. Maybe I can even take the emperorship away from him. No, Brandenburg would probably get it. Unless I also convince Saxony to be cool. Though the too small a nation thing is gonna, you know, fuck with it. Stability or prestige? Improve our prestige, and that just gives us one stability. Well, that kind of explains what we should go for. Yes. By all means, let's go up to that, shall we? Who can I declare as a rival? Don't want to rival Liège. Cleves... Cleves hates me and has no freaking allies. This could be a useful avenue of expansion, actually. It could work. Just swiftly gather a bunch of power and use our allies to keep us safe. Could work. I mean, these are at the moment purely defensive alliances, but they're defensive alliances that are providing a valuable service, namely keeping us alive, and they can work. He doesn't even have a proper fort, which means this will be a lot easier an attack, so... I'm gonna risk declaring him a rival, even though I know that the people who hate me might try to ally him then. And yes, I am playing on speed 5 because... Well, because I want things to progress quickly on occasion. Crap. Go patrol. Get me some trade. That's in the Rhineland node, I think. Which works after a fashion. Where are we right now? In here? Funneling towards the English Channel, eh? Well, why don't we funnel from here instead? Actually, why don't we funnel from Champagne and Rhineland? Because we don't have any power in Lubeck, not really. We don't own anything juicy there. Here on the other hand we do. Oh look, pike squares and marketplaces. Those will do nicely. Now we're gonna have a bit of aggressive expansion from the stuff we already did, won't we? Question is, do I go for cleaves or I try to actually... Well, by the time I can go after them I should hopefully have enough favors. Yeah, I'm gonna need favors with at least some of my allies. I do not want to actually... Well, are you a center of trade is the question. You're not. You are 16 development. You are a total of 17. Trier would if I offered him territory. I am gonna do it. I'm gonna offer him territory and I'm actually gonna give him some in order to gain favors with him. If provided gives me enough favors to actually get him into the war with Friesland. Because I'd rather take a very valuable coastal province than, you know, a semi-okay-ish land province. Yeah, Friesland is much superior as a target. Now I really don't want to actually declare Cleves a rival as well as Friesland until I'm ready to rock and roll. Munster as a rival. And I can't do it while I'm at war, can I? Okay. Right, I don't need to send diplomats for this. Friesland... But I will not declare Munster because then they might ally each other. Little bitches that they are. Oh, and you're allied to Oldenburg now. Hello. Do I co-belligerize you? No, I don't. I just take all the things which you have, which are good to have. Suddenly, boom. Alright, so I have a metric fuckton of contribution now. That's a good thing. Consolidate down to 9 units, save some money. And Oldenburg's just trapped there for now. Yes, and he just occupies that because he wants it for himself. That is reasonable. How many favors would that give him? 6? That's not very many. We already have 5. If I'm gonna be going to war with Friesland, all I need is 10 favors, and he's close enough that he should join, especially if I feed him land now and don't screw him over. So yeah, he should be very, very happy with this arrangement, in theory. Once we make the peace, of course. I'm gonna ask for access here. I'm gonna march on Oldenburg. Here's Trier. Good. Stomp. And how much? Okay, still have a bunch of war contribution. That's damn good. You get over here. You consolidate down for now. Walls breached. Oldenburg, I want their money. That's why I'm bothering to siege them, essentially. I want to see if they have anything worth taking. At the very least, I can farm up some prestige. They have a fair amount of cash, actually. And I could take war reps on top of it. Good times. Yeah, that is all mine now, thank you. Now you, will be taking both of those and most of the money. Now this will up our inflation a fair bit, unfortunately. However, this does not completely screw us economically, and it does give us the opportunity to actually build something someday, if we so wished. Are you mad? Austria kind of mad. Austria not liking us very much right now. Because of things we're doing. Fuck off, Austria. Proving relations with Munster, you say? Why? Unlawful territory. Yeah, that's kind of fucking with me. God damn it, Austria. You're a pain in the dick. I think what I need to do is expand up to Denmark and attack him if I can. If that can be managed. Right, you I need to... Why are you so pissy? Too many diplomatic... But one of them is you, you moron. Now he'll take an alliance. Cleves considers me... Didn't I kill... No, Cleves is here, right? No, that's Aachen. Trier gave it back. Oh, that fucker gave it back when Austria demanded it. Wimp. Now the question is, if I should really get an alliance with Austria. Alright. So it's a nobility, or rather a loyalty shift. I'm okay with that actually. You can go ahead and do that. Now this one should go to either the clergy or the burghers. Probably the clergy. Actually, I'm gonna give them a province. Which lets me do, you know, just grab a thing right now, but... It will make the province more effective because it adds to the tax that I get from it. Speaking of, my force limit has gone up, as has my income, which means that I can afford a set of ponies. Don't you like ponies? I like ponies. Ponies are fun. And you go back to patrolling the English Channel. Oh, you're gonna repair first. That's fine. Speaking of, how's our naval force limit? Could afford a few more barks, actually. You know, that makes sense. And, in all honesty, I do actually have enough cash money to make shit like that happen, so it's all good. Wait, who did Austria declare on? Baden, eh? Alright, just gonna up relations with some of my Freunds. As much as I can, now that Austria has decided to buttfuck us with this unlawful territory bullshit. Okay, so this is now considered an accepted culture. It's really good for me, that will help make things a lot nicer, and it's becoming unlooted as well. Okay, you declared on East Frisia. Okay, Trier would happily join. How's your general? Your general sucks compared to mine. Charge. Equal tech, better general, slightly more troops. Fighting in the swamplands, so that's not good, but I control the siege, so it's good. Like you're in this, right? Right. And he hides his ships, which is a good sign. Okay, listen, like... Oh, fuck. Like, you would no doubt give me access, right? Right? Yes, you would. Crap. He's not gonna ask himself, that's the thing. He's gonna be a little bitch about it. He's not gonna ask himself, he's gonna wait for me to do it, and... Can you get through now? Oh, you got through like that. Why the fuck not, right? Spending points for no reason, of course. Spending manpower too for no reason, actually, but... And I could call an ally to war. Really? Who? You! we have enough favors now. Do I want him in the war? Yeah, it's iffy enough that I would like a bit more of a swarm if possible. Thank you. So yes, we're gonna call them in. Good, good, good. It's temples. We're gonna make good use of temples, I think. Now, coalition-wise, I think we're still good. Nobody really despises us yet. It's the unlawful territory that's really fucking with us. So, should overall be good. Powerful ally in Burgundy. Yeah, thank you. Why the fuck not, right? Maybe I vassalize Mecklenburg. Take Friesland and vassalize one or the others of the secondary guys. I'll take the prestige hit there. Should be fine on that. Send an emissary to the Pope, perhaps. Okay, you're going to trade, that's fine. But you go and blockade here. There we go, that's done. Oh look, we found boats. They kind of sunk. Right. So you're not gonna attack or anything, right? Yeah, why would you do that? Guys, come on, just kill it. Could you like vote for me so Austria doesn't get to be emperor anymore? I kind of hate him. It's not gonna be enough. Austria gets to keep it on a tie. Sigh. This fucker is voting for Poland of all people. If only he was voting for Bohemia, we could at least ensure that... What now? Ally in war... Military strength. They don't have a general on that, which is the bad part. No, dudes. The fuck? Okay, yeah, let me tank the damage, thank you. I mean, I know that this is my war and shit, but come on. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that, thank you. You have, according to this, done half of the work, so... Do I want to sacrifice a slot for a crappy vassal that will probably be a pain in the dick? A vassal that will no doubt be close to... that will end up being close to Brandenburg, and thus a... real problem, possibly. Duntably, how good are you? It does make it hard. It does kind of cockblock Brandenburg a little bit and forces them to fight Burgundy of all people, possibly. A little bit, anyway, when trying to move into... you know, towards the Atlantic. Eastwards, that is. What would this take? Yeah, I'll take it. Shit, but I'll take it. It's tiny bit pissy. I'm gonna start by placating them, actually. Make sure that they're not rebellious. And recall the guy and immediately start improving with him. Okay, let's see. Clergy lose loyalty, lose influence, gain prestige. Alright, I'm gonna keep the prestige. Okay, we do have that spare diplomat, there's no rush, let's just... You may proceed to leave the war. Thank you, and you were probably just gonna annex. Possibly. Huh. Or maybe not. That's an awful lot of crap to take. That's kind of a shitty deal. I don't want to eat that much shit. So we're gonna go for the humiliation instead, actually, and take the vassal. Strangely enough. Lubeck considers me a rival. You know, that's fine. Start improving relations with this guy. He's gonna be pissy for a while, but eventually he'll get over it. Including the unlawful territory as well. Hell, I'll even marry you. And yes, I will place a relative on the throne. Because reasons. There we go. Progress being made. People are a bit pissier now, obviously, for obvious reasons. But Austria did not twist its panties in a bunch again, which is good. Now then, Emperor-wise. Obviously, we could do some more relation improving. And you just, yeah, go and patrol the English Channel. We have crap to do. Standardized pikes, you say? I approve of standardization and pikes. And that will do relatively nicely. That's another 0.45 for 2. Brittany just made a boo-boo. They gave me a CB, but they're allied with Burgundy, so I can't take advantage. Not really. Huh. Huh. Well, that's a phooey. How long does the unlawful territory last for me? On Utrecht it's worn off. It's just that they're still slightly pissy because I still have a bit of separatism and war exhaustion. Switch to the Gallogla. Galloglay, Galloglas, however you pronounce that, I can think of 1,000 different ways, honestly. Clevian separatists, those will probably end up fighting, it seems. Well, it looks like we'll end up fighting them, is what I mean. Meanwhile, I'm gonna make sure that Utrecht takes down a few by sitting some troops on it. And, can actually raise a few more people. Sooner or later that's gonna tick, so I'm just gonna park the army on it now. Make sure that it both ticks slower and that I'm ready to be the defender if things go south. How much inflation have we picked up throughout this? Plenty. I'm gonna tick it down a smidgen. And here. What do I want here? I do probably want an admin guy. Actually, no. Better relations over time is by far the bestest advisor. It's not even a question. I'm debating the possibility of actually building a fort in my capital, which does mean that I'm doing well if I have the money to consider that. Well, you we're gonna declare on later. Obviously, we're gonna have to fight Burgundy at some point. We just want him to eat shit and die first. At least a little bit. And to make ourselves stronger as well, for that matter. It's gonna be a little while before we can annex him, but eventually we're gonna get there. It's 48 or 68 and it's doable. I guess in the HRE we might have to use the vassalization a bit more to avoid the having to eat aggressive expansion. Now who do... You know, 2 weak people. That works fine actually. 11.4 on the you know, thing. Right. Single advisor, still 42 development overall. Another 16 in my vassal there. Probably don't want to feed him just yet. Let us marry local talent instead. So Castile is dying to Aragon because they've taken Clay. Granada is still alive. And they said no to the Iberian wedding. King Juan de Trastamara. And Enrique is still the heir. And yeah. They're fucking idiots. Both of them. That explains everything. Burgundy would join, unfortunately, in that. Good. Why? They're not gonna back me under any circumstances. Too small nation. Okay. Can I overcome that and actually get it? How much more can I get with improved relations? Not unless that burns off, so not easily. Alright. So that would be a thing. Oh, there we go. That got solved. Minus some Cleveland separatists. Might as well take this. Mecklenburgian noble rebels. Ah, yeah. You fools. Well, I'm not in a position to be doing that anyway. I'm gonna send my troops over and help him because I don't want him to eat shit and die. Oh look, that just doubled. I'll take the prestige anyway because that's just better. Okay, it looks like we are gonna win. Okay. So, travel back this guy and all shall be well. Good. Good times. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, I'm gonna end the first episode here. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you in the next one.